Alright. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Alright, let's get into some World of Tanks tonight. Thinking I'm just going to intro with this tonight. So if you're ever watching at any point in time, as always, enjoy. But if you're not into tanks, just hold on a moment. I probably won't last long. I don't like playing with these other players in this community, and most of them are bad at the game. Even the best scoring ones, they're usually worse than the other ones that don't even get things. But that's an argument that we could have on another occasion. Right now, they know that's the truth. I don't have to explain it or convince you. That's not the goal. The goal was just to allow you to be aware of the situation itself. Oh, we got a couple players actually pushing forward. Looks like for the first time ever, I'm not in the front. Still on the front line, so clearly still separating ourselves from those overwatchy types of players. But nonetheless, we had to take the lead somewhere else. He's gonna push up. He's got some armor in that 12-2A, but we don't want him to have to do that alone. We know how to use our armor, even though it's not as strong as that tank. We can still manage to go up here and bait some deflection points. Okay, we need a flank. I don't think any of them are gonna do it, so I'm gonna retreat backwards and then go around. I don't think we needed a flank and a push, but if we only could get one, the flank was more important. The push was just a by default win, and that's not something that I'm looking forward to doing, you know? If I can get my points in a way that proved I earned them, I'm gonna do that. I don't need to prove that my tank can out-armor the two enemies I'm pushing at with 4 teammates beside or behind me. That I'm not interested in. Put armor in the way so that he can't tear up that light tank. We're going to continue to push him. He should not get away very far. Not be a 490 that knows how to use his tank. I don't know why he's driving in these big ass rotations when he could turn faster, you know? Baited that shot into a miss. That was a good smoke. The timing of the smoke clearly made the enemy fuck up its shot. So even though it was kind of a waste of 10,000 coins, it was still a successful smoke. Oh, we missed again. Thank you. Alright, and you see what happens when at least, you know, the 10 players that choose to sit in one square do it in a progressive and forward momentum fashion instead of that one square which would have allowed that team to lose that game for just as free as they won it. Now you can already probably tell I'm already annoyed, but it's not their fault. Not all of them have made it be what it is. It is what it is because the collective, right? And that is a series of, that is a collective of independent factors, but still, it's not really their fault. A lot of them aren't good enough to play the game, so they play the game a little bit differently, which is acceptable if you know the game. Their position and approach is acceptable, just not in this situation. Now here's the interesting part. Let me drop some more knowledge on you. we have to capture an objective, correct? You see this map? You see, you read the objective goals, right? Okay. Now, you've only watched me play 2 games so far in this session, but if you've witnessed or if you've got the experience of any other, you already know that every game they sit back and wait, right? This is the one mode that they should do that. But yet none of them will, and yet they'll still send one guy in to die at a time, inevitably costing them the game, as always. Now, they can hear me right now, so this is going to be a little interesting. This will probably stop soon so that I can focus on helping you guys if you ever actually want to do this stuff. Whether it's just play a game or be able to do it in a Honda Civic with a slingshot. Enemy team made a real big mistake by leaving these guys up here by themselves. Even if it is just a couple tanks, you still have, look, this is a 490B and a Martyr A3. If you thought those tanks weren't going to make an impact, even if the least impact out of anybody was to be taken, right? You can still do stuff with those tanks. They just lost them. Why? Because they're afraid to play the game. And you know, the best part about it is most of the time, oh shit. Most of the time they do nothing but that sit back and wait shit. This is the game mode for you, for those types of players, if they are on the defense side here. Now, if you know how much they sit around and do nothing all game and wait for somewhere, you know, some time to do something, you'd know how prepared they would be to handle this situation, right? I don't know if any of them actually realize it or not, but there's a very, very large percentage of a chance that they're going to lose this one by default, just because the one scout, you know, the few tanks on a team scouting for their teammates at Overwatch, well, they're still alive, right? Maybe not me, but you still have this heavy here that's going to keep this all lit up. As soon as anyone comes through this little river in the 4 line, boom. This heavy up here, keeping an eye on all this. These guys just going to sit here and allow these dudes to do what these dudes should have did the whole time, which is get free Overwatch shots. But they're not going to be able to do that now, because you have all these enemies, you know, probably the ones most scummy and scammy, doing what they're doing right now. You know, granted, it's not with the sacrifices that they probably need. This is how simple this game is. There is no... There is no genuine teamwork, you know? So, until they learn how to either play the game or work as a team, they're not actually doing anything as 10 tanks in 1 square all game. They might have did what somebody else did for them, but they don't want to admit that. You see, because that doesn't sound as cool as we won the battlefield. You know, I progressed because of Tesla's electrical engineering skills. That doesn't sound cool, right? But, you know, I know how to plug this wire into this wire and make sure... Listen, I'm not an electrician, okay? But you get the fucking point. Sounds cooler, right? This is taking entirely too long. They actually might win now because they're not capping the base. This is what I'm saying. It's a low level of skill and or intelligence on this game. I should have muted my headset for that one, but, you know, I don't really think it's fair to talk to yous and not let them hear it. You know what I mean? By the way, if you're ever watching this at some point in time, I appreciate you. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I probably am. You might be because that. Who knows? It's an interesting world we live in. They have 3.5 minutes. They have 4 minutes to catch this light tank. And if it wasn't for that one destroyer choosing to be there at this very moment, they were cooked. That tank would have likely got his survive point that he's been playing for instead of the victory. Because, you know, surviving is probably a victory to them. They know the game's only going to let them win 50% of their matches. In theory. You know, these things aren't exactly proven yet, but the numbers are there to be, it's very possible. And actually more plausible than possible. It's like when I ran around for however long saying, you know, oh, I'd rather have a teammate on my team with 1,000 damage and 10,000 deflected than a player on my team with 10,000 damage and 1,000 deflected. Why? Because one player saved itself or the teammates, still getting 1,000 damage, helping somewhere. Maybe those 1 to 4, maybe more shots that it made to get that 1,000 damage were actually impacting to the game, creating opportunity elsewhere, canceling enemy opportunity because of its choices. But these people don't understand how to play the game. If they did, they would not play it this way. I can tell you that much. I might not know everything, but I know enough to know that. They play the game this way because they're actually not that good at it. A lot of them want to look better than they are, so they don't even take those risks that people would to be the greats that they are before everyone else tries to just shut them down like they're not. Well, this one's taking a while. I don't know why this one's taking so long to find a match, though. I don't know. Well, it said you could replace these, but how do I get the center thing out of this ball without breaking it? Oh, just like that. Good thing my shoe caught it. Holy shit. That's wicked, yo. That's flipping wicked, yo. I just had to pull it out. I figured it looked like it was just like, probably like stuck in the groove of the other, what was that? 6, a hexagon, right? Oh, watch out, people. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. There's a whole bunch of players trying to get out there and do stuff, huh? Better watch out. Fucking idiots. Oh, I got you. My fault. My fault. I do it all the time. I do it all the time because I get these fucking headphones on, man. You can't hear a fucking thing. You think I hear that? You think I hear that? Come on, man. I'm paying attention to what's going on.
Why don't you? Yeah, no problem. They're, what? Compa Micheladas. Micheladas. That's a drink. Michelada. I like peanuts. No, that's hold on. Peanut coladas I'm thinking of. Dancing in the rain. Yeah, me too, man. What's that song actually about? Someone told me one time, but I don't remember. But I like taking walks in the beach light. Maybe catching a tan in the rain. Watch out now. Watch out now. Damn it, dude. We're gonna get stuck here. This ain't even funny. Yeah. Push up. Push up, Mick. Come on. Come on. No, we're cooked. Fuck that guy. He just baited me. Teammate just baited the fuck out of me. I thought we was gonna push. We could have cooked this dude, had a smoke to protect us from those. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't think people actually play the game anymore. They've gotten so accustomed to these by defaults, you don't actually see the game being played anymore. Now, I know, your little back and forths are cool, but you don't really want to have the conversation about it, because we know what's really going on. You ain't fucking doing a damn thing over there as Overwatch. Hell, I ain't doing anything, and I'm legitimately the closest to the enemies. You tell me what kind of shots you got that I don't. Maybe the ones I'm getting you. Another factor that we don't want to, you know, talk about. Fucking palm scratching monkeys, man. You know, you wouldn't be the gorilla that beat 100 men. I tell you what, you know, you've been given fire, and you can't even cook. What? Oh, we might be cooked here, boys. I've been goofing off too much, to be honest. I tried to push that position. Team don't fucking do nothing, though, you know? These fucking guys just got to sit up on that hill and do the same thing they do every game, like they're getting better or something. It's actually a bad state for the game. Like, for gameplay-wise, you're missing out on, like, 90% of the experiences you could be having. All because they want to play for by defaults. The experiences that would actually make them a better player, unlike the by default that they're playing, which will actually make them a worse player. Why? Because now you've practiced getting by defaults. You can't get them half the time even. Yeah, you're going to beat someone with actual skill. Yeah, let's go play a light tank. I'm not going to sit here at this carcass right now. I wanted to play that tank, but I'm not waiting. And they're going to take forever to do nothing but something that they could have already did. They legitimately could have already did it. Alright, I'm thinking we hit them with the 107. Nah, you know what? We're going to RDF them. That's a light tank. That's a light tank that I don't even really want to go up against, no matter the tank I'm in. Nah, that's a lie. That's a stretch of a truth. That's a stretch of a truth. Like I said, you know, you could sell drugs for a couple days. That don't make you a drug dealer. You know what I mean? Does it? Don't sell drugs, kids, or adults. If you're ever watching this or listening at some point in time, don't be selling drugs. The government doesn't like competition. about this one. This was not the map for us to get, for sure. You might think I'm making excuses. I am. I just didn't want to say what I was gonna say, so I said that. You wanna know what I was gonna say? Let's hope these players don't suck like they usually do. Maybe they even know how to play the game a little bit. Oh, hey, there's a human running across the road here. He's got a gun. Is that an enemy? Oh, he disappeared on us. I think he's camoed in the grass. Okay, enough goofing around. Enemies are gonna show up soon. Yeah, no, tanks is definitely not gonna be a game that I stream very often. This community here has literally I've never seen such a good game get ruined. Like Call of Duty is being kept alive because of the community. At this point, everybody knows Call of Duty is a trash game at this point. But you know, community's still got it going. Can't really say that about you guys. You know, this game's probably still going because it's a project funder. It's likely funding people's paychecks or projects because it went from tanks. Listen, a company that made $7 billion since their release up until the point of COVID. That, you know, nah. I don't care that they sold the company and now the tanks are 4 times more expensive if you play Cold War. I don't care about the other microtransactions that are probably being raked in. Because, you know, every by default and advantage that their parents can pay them to have, they probably will have them do. Hold on, trucker, I'm on my way. I've lost my driver, though. That's the only reason you guys got to overtake me. You know that, right? You and that light tank. You're some procrastinating bums. You know that, right? Come on. Let's go. My driver might be dead, but my gunny ain't. Same to you. Same to you. I'm glad you actually showed up to this one, you know? Hey, Heavy, just get on the base. We'll try to cap this in 30 seconds. Come on. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you guys doing this? We could have just, you know... If they wanted the points, they'd be dead over there. Now we're going to lose because we can't get to our base. We're probably not even going to finish these guys because that would require participation, and that's not used. Not being mean, I think you guys know that to be the truth. Play the game a little bit. Don't just, you know, act like I'm lying. Go ahead and do your own research. Alright, if they don't win this, I shouldn't have been a part of this team from the beginning. Let's see what happens here. Oh, there they are. I thought they were right there. We just couldn't see them because we're dead and we can't true vision while spectating. But eventually the teammates, or at least one of them, did show up enough to where we were able to see them again because they spotted them. This is getting embarrassing, team. I might just go pick my leopard because I don't think we want to wait here. Yeah, sure. You're welcome. You thought that was a good game, though? Wait till you see me actually get to play it. Well, I'll tell you what I think it is. It's a small community, right? Just like any small community, a lot of these people already know each other. A lot of us have played together, communicated way more than we ever have at this point. A lot of these players know some other players are actually pretty good, and they don't need to buy defaults. They also know that some players are a team. They're a support player. They may be frontline, you know, first. They're better when they have help. It's just the way it is. Thankfully, some of us are stubborn enough to where I still succeed, even not only without their help, but while they're trying to sabotage me at the same time. Whoever they are, you know? Haters, enemies, gatekeepers, I don't know. Whoever the fuck you think they are, I'm not getting into that conversation right now. I know I used the term, but it is what it is. What do you want me to say? The nobodies? That sounded cool. Trucker's still alive. How'd you figure? 550 deflection, full health, 4217 damage. Yeah, that guy's played the game probably. Overwatch is why that player is a 1-star player. You already don't get the points that you could be getting, and now you're settling for the points that you end up getting. Just the same as somebody who went out there and earned their points would have did, but a player like this didn't. They got backup points, you know, points because of somebody else's participation. Likely wouldn't have been points if it was its own independent participation in the situation. Whoo! My mic wasn't muted. For a second, I thought I'd been rambling on mute and just to these idiots when I'm actually not even talking to them. You know what I mean? I'm trying to talk to the one experiencing this show. And this player uses a torch. That already, another factor that tells me that's not a good player. You're already not confident, or maybe you're so confident in your capabilities with just 3,000 damage of health and the ability that you can do with your barrel, given the amount of damage you can get per minute played at maximum, no matter the effectiveness or efficiency that you actually can do. Where's he going? What are they doing? What is... Alright, we're out of here, because we're not about to watch this guy spend 15 seconds climbing up this hill. Another 15 probably looking around before it even moves forward. Another 30 to get across this fucking gap, and then find nobody at the next corner it's probably going to go to over there in fucking H2. Oh, no. Even better. It's going to sit here at the fucking top of this cliff and do absolutely nothing. For 4.5 minutes. Buddy. You might not know how to play the game on your own. I can. I'm just better with a teammate. You might not know how to play the game on your own. You get what I'm saying? That's a bad... This is a bad look for you, trucker. And trust me, I know a little bit about bad looks. I get them. I got them. Sometimes I even give them. No, you go eat. I'm just getting the ball off of that thing so it won't make a bunch of noise. You go eat your food if you... I ain't taking your ball, man. I was moving it. That's what they sound like when I hear them start up their tanks, because it's definitely a two-stroke. There's no way they're running around with actual tanks. Alright. How many jackasses do we have on this team? I don't know. I'm already at 2. I think you might need to do some research now. Yep, you can count 1 all you want. I'm counting at least. Look, there's definitely 2. I was trying to help you. You gotta watch that M50 gonna try and sneak points. Give me a flank on that M50, I'm reloading, I'll be there in 15 on him. Alright. Where'd that M50 go? Thank you. Finish that little shit. good, dude. Do what you do. I'm glad you're still doing it. Yeah, I found out it was an enemy. I had a decision to make. Damn, I thought that would break his track, but there's so many of them. Yeah, I'm alive. Could you believe it? Hey, impressive. Stay on your feet, little fella. You got shit to do. Oh, shit. A little bit of shell shock, but we're good. Yeah, he ain't getting away. They don't got space travel yet, and the world ain't big enough. Well, they do have space. Oh, there we go. Little fella. Where have you been hiding? Now, can you believe it? Man's actually made it to space. Allegedly, I ain't been there, so you know. Hell yeah. Yup, I appreciate the help. Wouldn't have been there without you. Hey, I can't be everywhere, man. One guy. Alright, now. This is gonna get interesting because we don't have many heavies on this team, right? It's a lot of light tanks. It's a lot of mediums. So, we're probably not going to have any actual battle buddies this time. I know. But you would think to yourself, but they're light tanks. Why wouldn't they be on the front with you this time? Well, listen, I've played this game enough to know what they're going to do, and it's not play the game, which is where I'll be. Now watch this. I want you to learn something here. Okay, here's a perfect example of what happens when you put 14 teammates in one square of the map that doesn't fucking matter. The enemies are not there. The only reason you're there is because you're afraid to go to the enemies. Got this piece of shit up here might try and make a play on me, to be honest. Did he just jump down? Oh, we spotted that destroyer. That might get chipped up at. Same with the medium there. I think I'm gonna rotate back, maybe try and help with that medium if no one's over here. We might take this flank and hit that destroyer, actually. I don't think I can get up this. Nope, I don't need his speed. guy can't shoot for shit, huh? And that guy ain't shooting anymore, so doesn't matter if that one can shoot. Alright, now where was that missile guy that shot us from over here, huh? Probably that light tank right there. Let's go after that one. Heavy will probably hide behind the hill like it is. We'll be able to get a flank on that light tank maybe before they do. Or I can just take the points guaranteed and go for this medium. Oh. Watch out, little fella. See what I mean? So stupid. How do you have 4 light tanks and Overwatch still just gets to dog us because of 1 tank? You don't know how to play the game. I don't know why that light tank would even help me with that medium besides it trying to steal points. The other 2 should have been through with that other light tank already. I don't know what the fuck they're still at the base for not capping it. You can't really convince me that these people know how to play this game. If you study what's actually going on the game, they're not even playing the game. How am I supposed to be convinced that they are? You can't be good. Even if you are good, you're not good because you didn't implement it. That's why they say it's not about the evil deeds done, it's about the silence of the good. I think we're gonna go play a different tank because these guys are pitiful. I'm not sitting there to watch that. Oh man, let's go take a look at this one. Let's see what it said. Oh wait, it'd be in this. You are not him. Shut up. Bro, this guy doesn't even realize that the world was so flabbergasted with trying to admit, look, and then look at his face. Because he knows. He can say what he wants, but he knows the truth of it. What he's saying isn't wrong, but how he's saying it and how he wants me to take it, he knows he's wrong. That shit was made about me. You guys was just not willing to admit I was him the whole fucking time. Look, we could argue it all day, but look around, okay? I may not be it, but I'm definitely him, okay? I may not be all of it. Might only be some of both sides, right? But I'm definitely him. Alright. Now, let me show you how these people will do absolutely nothing given the opportunity that some other player probably gave them. So far, you have absolutely nobody leaving the spawn. That's probably good. I'm sorry, what'd you say, bud? or something? No, I appreciate knowing where one tank is, but it looks like there's a lot more than that. You was gonna tell me about that when? Or does it just matter to me looking at my map? Some people, man, you just can't save them, huh? Yeah, because it's probably the strongest armored tank. That's the Object 477A of Era 2. That's all that fucking tank is. No, you know, you can quit telling me that we didn't penetrate. Tell me when it does, because I think I know it's not going to penetrate. I was just trying to be a nuisance to it, so that our team could actually do something, while a FV-4211 wasn't just sitting there, right here, doing absolutely whatever the fuck it wanted to, even though there was 2 heavies opposing it. Allegedly, by the way. All allegedly. Yeah, World of Tanks ain't the game. I'm telling you. What the fuck is this? Hold on, people. Oh, man, get the fuck out of here. What? Yeah, why don't you give somebody a fucking warning, huh? No. Back up. Back, space, back, space. Okay. I think we're off of tanks after that one. Fuck that game. I'm lying. It's probably one of my favorites. We could play some Valorant, but that shit's gonna take too long. This game I could be done with and be like, alright, I only gotta play 15 more minutes at most. And that never happens. Yo, you remember the guy that said something about me having a Nazi flag, or well, his terminal, a Nazi flag, on my tank, on my Scourge? One, well, because I'm not about to put a fucking Soviet flag up, for one, and two, listen, who was the one capturing tanks? If I recall, who would have the Scourge with their flag on it, if it wasn't a Russian one? Okay, no, I'm not justifying, but what I am getting at is every one of my tanks have their own custom flag. Don't nobody give a fuck about that Nazi flag. I just had it on that tank, and that guy wanted to call me a Nazi because of it. I do it all the time. I'm not saying that he's, not understood, but it just made me think when I saw this flag and realized, it's like, wait a second. I haven't used those flags since the World War II mode, and they were always German flags or American flags because, well, I'm gonna fly an American flag, and I'm pretty sure, if you look at the history, who was the one capturing the tanks most of the time? Right, so who would have their flag on somebody else's tank? I mean, I'm German as well, so I'm not gonna act like, but it has nothing to do with with the Nazi Party to me. I'm just, one, not gonna put a Soviet flag up or any other besides American.
Oh, he just lowered his barrel perfectly. Wow. You kidding me right now? I don't know what the fuck that thing's made out of, but it's definitely not the design of an actual tank. This fucking guy is a menace. Nah, I'm telling you, just tank after tank they release is literally a menace to everybody else playing the game. Oh shit, my screen's still dark. My fault, y'all. My fault. That was freaking black screen. My fault. We're getting back into the swing of the streaming thing. Man, what the fuck is this clusterfuck? I ain't even going over there to help with that. They got that. Not too bad, not too bad. Not good. Not good, but not too bad. Nah, they lost too many teammates for me to say they did a good job. Nah, they're sacrifices. Those players did a good job. These guys, they're bums. Notice how they're going after points like they should have been the whole time, but because it's only cleanup time, you know? They was never really going after points. See, they was never really going after points. Told you. A lot of people got points gotten for them. You want me to scroll? You could. They know what they did. I don't have to. I could have showed you guys if I scrolled down the battle statistics how they shot half a dozen or more tanks, never spotted one of them. They were not genuine players. A genuine player wouldn't have half of the enemy shot and not one enemy spotted. fight with honor. Alright, time for a shitty match of how far can I push while my team holds one corner. I love this map. There's so much actual tanking going on, it's crazy. Don't know how that missed, but whatever. Definitely shouldn't be 2 shots into that guy already. They keep sitting there trying to chip shots, you bum. This guy's getting big man flank. Oh my, wow. You know what? And then he one-shots me. Whatever. I think we're done with tanks, though. We're gonna go play some VALORANT. We'll get a couple games of that. A game where it doesn't matter how trash our fucking team is. We can still be as good as we can. If even it's not the best that we are, and still make the impact that matters and will matter. It doesn't matter if it was the biggest impact or the littlest impact. That's ridiculous, guys. I cannot even. I like when I have 0 viewers because it makes me feel like I can change the game a lot. Like, you know, I'm not hurting anybody's feelings or anything by changing the game. But we played tanks for an hour. That's about all I can do today. I only got so long, and I'm not about to sit here and bullshit on tanks. At least this game, I'm still able to try to get better at. Oh, you know what? Let me see. YouTube. Let me see here. Let's see. All abilities of all players in VALORANT. Oh, that one's only 9:14 minutes. Hell yeah. That's not long at all. Two years ago is a little old. The fuck?
Match found.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yo, come on, team. What are we doing? I was just bullshitting. Slightly still trolling because I was playing World of Tanks, and that's what I be doing when I do that. World of Tanks, it's a different video game. It's World of Tanks, man. It's a world of tanks. You just got a button. You don't know what a tank is? Okay, it's an armored vehicle. It's an armored, weaponized vehicle. Okay, we're done having this conversation because I think you know what you're doing at this point. And that's childish. You know what I'm talking about. It is not Tanks of the World. It is World of Tanks. Yeah, sure. World of the Tanks. Close enough. Look it up. Well, good thing you might not know how to spell enough to type in the wrong thing. I mean, I'm guessing you can't spell it, because if you say you can't read, you might not be able to spell either. Which means you're probably not going to be able to even type in the wrong thing when you search.
Are those
for
our
it,
enemies? Huh. This won't take long.
Alright, guys. Somebody buy me a Phantom real quick.
Nope.
Damn. Nope. Right? 4 no's out
Yes.
of 5 players. That's crazy. Almost unanimous.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Nah, I ain't saying... Nope. Listen, 4 out of 5 dentists, my guy. That one knows what he's talking about.
Yes. Let's
Oh,
hold
I'm
positions.
definitely the one. I'm him as fuck, my guy.
Yes. No.
I don't know. Bunch of people.
No.
Fade. I'm Fade. I know that character. I'm Fade. I think I'm Fade. I'm getting there.
Fall back. Yes.
Oh, your foot scared me. Watch A, watch A. I'm gonna rotate
Nope.
B. You didn't watch A. You didn't watch A.
Careful
You
here.
know what type of teammate we got.
Enemy spotted B.
What?
Down B.
How did I only get 90 on that?
One enemy remaining.
Reloading. Last one down.
This guy
That's
just
good,
learned a
isn't it?
word, so he's using
Now do
it.
it
Pacifist, he says they are. No, he definitely doesn't. They're definitely not scared. They just don't agree with violence. That's what a pacifist
Yes.
is.
Yes.
They're not scared, I promise you.
No.
Okay. Yep, you keep telling yourself that. Yeah, it's your aura for sure. I feel it. Mm-hmm. No, it's like kryptonite to a real one, huh?
Reloading.
Enemy spotted B.
Wow, 80 off of this.
Cutting their vision.
Yeah, good finish.
Spike down B.
Thanks for getting my kill.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, no.
Reloading. Enemy spotted B.
Stay in sight.
The hunt's over.
Right. Bro,
I reckon
don't
take a
zero
couple
kill
of
me. I got a
them.
fucking 200 damage and it's only been 2 rounds. Cause that's why. Listen, buddy. I don't know who you think you are, but it's definitely not somebody who knows me. So before you call me a pacifist,
Reloading.
you might want to do some research. No, I try to be
Reloading.
one, to be honest. But can you get out of my face, dude?
Reloading.
I'm trying to play a game, not, pretend to entertain people who...
Enemy spotted A. Multiple enemies A. There. Enemy spotted A.
Yeah, but he did it, so, what'd you expect?
My ult's ready. Enemy spotted.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted A.
Flawless.
Such trash.
No peeking.
Well, don't be such a pacifist, dude.
They're losing heart. I can feel it.
Listen, Fade's got more kills than you've even seen on your screen yet. No. Did you say, am I rhyming? Where was that a rhyme? Yo, you guys really gotta get some new artists in the industry. This business is going downhill since I left. That's all I know.
They want to die. Let them.
Yeah, bro, you ain't never hear my Christmas album.
Reloading.
No, you definitely didn't. If you did, you'd be putting some respect on my name. Not a fucking thing, dude. I ain't found anybody.
Spike down B.
Shh!
Spike spotted.
Will you not steal my kill?
Enemy spotted B.
Thank you.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted B.
Nice, nice.
Spike down B.
3.
One enemy remaining.
Yo, can we? Yo, can we get past the pacifist thing, dude? What do you?
Flawless.
Did you really just learn that word and you're trying to, you know? What's going on, dude?
Whatever happens, Sakin, don't panic. Reloading. Trembling is bad.
We'll stop shooting them. You know, you must clearly not want. Okay. I don't know if you realize this, but I'm getting the feeling that this is a low IQ conversation that we're having here. And I don't want to be a part of it anymore, so if I don't respond to you, I'm not being rude anymore.
Back at it.
Just so you know. Well, don't be a pacifist then.
Enemy spotted B. Enemy spotted B. Woo! Enemy spotted B. Enemy
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
My ult
I
ready.
ain't gonna lie, I hit him for 0.
Looks like I was the stronger one.
Nah, for real, that's the first round I zeroed.
You know, I could just outlive them.
Nah, bullets are
Yeah, I
quicker.
did. I hit him for 0. Do you not know math? Yeah. Right. If you're gonna check stats like
Get
a
on
loser,
there.
at least check them, buddy. No, well, there you go. Right. I don't even know where you're getting that from.
Reloading.
This guy's just trying to make shit up so he has something to talk about at this point.
To disappoint me.
No, he's definitely bored. Listen, how long you own that Cronus?
Spike down B.
Right.
spike spotted B.
I'm gonna report you just to see if it is, because I don't know it to be, but maybe the people that check in on it need to know. I don't do that.
One enemy remaining.
I don't really do that stuff too
You
often.
had your fun.
If I did think you were
My
cheating, I would though. I don't think you should be allowed to play
Last
the game
player
with other
standing.
people who don't cheat.
Spike planted.
Good shot, good shot.
One
That
enemy
was
remaining.
hit for 0. Yeah. What have you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, nah. You might be the smartest one in this lobby, dude.
I
Yep,
hate to
mhm.
say it, but
Hey.
probably best to play as a team. So, what's
Need
the
a drop.
plan?
Need a drop.
Listen, I'm not any of your friends. I'm just a guy stuck with 4 jackasses for 40 frickin' minutes because they decided this was a good idea. 40 fucking minutes.
The hunt begins.
Bro, people have lives to live. 40 fucking minutes for one match. Cause you suck, dude.
Reloading. Reloading.
Oh my god.
Spike planted.
What's that? A fucking robot.
Oh yeah!
Oh, the
Monster
guy
on the
hit him
loose.
for 89.
Rich.
I'm lying. I hit him for 0.
Reloading.
No, that one was a lie. I actually did hit him for 89. No. No, I hit him for 89.
One enemy remaining.
That was him.
Wasn't worried
Yeah,
for
they
a
don't
second.
kill people. They're pacifists, remember?
Hey, stay focused. Those shits are trying to
Need a
kill
drop.
us.
Right? Can somebody buy
Reloading.
me my alt? Cause you sound like you need friends. Sick burn, dude. Sick burn.
I felt that one in my heart. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hit him for 40 while blind. Yeah, turn your Cronus off and you probably wouldn't. How come you're getting all these kills, but I'm always dying? Where are you at, dude? You call yourself a teammate? You're a piece
Spike
of work.
planted.
That's what you are.
You should run.
Still inside.
Yeah, you know?
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
that
Ultimate
looks
is ready.
suspect as fuck. That's probably the guy we've been talking to. Nah, you definitely got a Cronus.
Last player standing.
Yo, let him play his game. The Cronus will play half of it for him anyways. Oh, yeah, you see he turned it off because that first shot wasn't like it. You know, it was the same accuracy as the first shot when he lined it
Everyone
up.
having fun? If you're not, you're in the wrong line of work.
Alright, we're gonna follow this guy. Let me see what you got, Flash. Oh, shit. So that was you the whole time. You were the one that stole my kill when I pushed mid about second round, I think. Yeah, I know it wasn't you. I didn't say it was you. Pay attention to what's going on. Your name was mentioned how long ago, dude? I'm sorry, but I didn't buy a gun. I'm selling. You got? I need you, DM. Was that you?
Spike down B.
Never mind. There's more.
Spike
There's more. Oh shit! I hit him for 0.
Like I never left.
Yo, you got cooked by a
One
robot.
enemy
You need
remaining.
to quit twitching. There we go.
Don't worry, your life won't go to waste.
The enemy only looks
Reloading.
composed. Their hearts tell a different story.
Remember, team, the enemies are probably pacifists. We probably got this bomb drop and defend. Let's go. Oh wait, we're on the other side. Yeah, no, we gotta. Yeah, let's take their bomb and drop it anyways. Yeah, pretty
I'm here to
much.
stay.
Just chilling. I'm in Iron 3, bro. You think I'm taking this shit serious after I just did what I did in my placement matches? Fuck this game.
Thanks. Yes.
And I earned it. No fucking Cronus needed. Yeah, they fucking put me in Iron 3 like some bullshit. Fuck is that?
planted.
My turn.
Bam.
Couldn't steal that. Oh my gosh, where was your cover fire, dude? Worried about stealing my kills, man. Are you guys really staying in the spawn? Nah, you two need to load up a different game. Your little duo is sad. Yeah, I'm sure.
Blocking sight.
Multiple enemies
You
Shot.
need to suffer.
Guy went for it. I don't think he did. Hey, they
One
must
dream
be
ends,
pacifists, huh?
another begins.
That guy's fucking pacifist veteran.
Thank you.
Yo, did you just say some shit along the lines like you don't even say shit, you just listen? Because you've been the one talking this whole I thought I talked a lot. You haven't shut the fuck up, my boy. And I'm not mad at it. But I'm just saying, you haven't shut the fuck up.
Reloading.
Got one outside this.
Enemy spotted A.
I'll find you.
Mark 3.
There's
Spike
one.
planted.
Got the one long. They're both mid left. They're both mid left. Oh my god! I gotta jump over that. I didn't know that thing would cook me. Now that guy might be hacking. Bro, quit aiming at the clouds, by the way. There you go. Bring it a foot down.
Blocking sight.
Last player
Well,
standing.
your Cronus can't fool everybody. Some people know what they're looking at.
One enemy remaining.
Some people know what to look for, even. Good shit, team. You're welcome.
Last round before the switch.
Use everything you have.
Did you just say
You'll
fuck
lose it
me,
anyway.
buddy? I just won that round for you. It's literally 8-3 because of me. Nah. I don't. Nope. It's called MK Ultra. Look it up. We've had it since about the 50s. Motherfucker! You stupid fucking shark. Well, I figured out what the shark actually does. All these times I've been throwing it, never fucking knew it did that to who I was doing it to.
Pathetic.
You're about to get cooked by a bot. Oh my god, you really are. Nah, somebody get
Last
this guy
player
on
standing.
kick. Because I don't think Twitch wants this type of content. Don't walk in that. See, some of us let them know. 'Cause they might not know. Oh,
Spike
he's
planted.
cooked. He's cooked. He don't even hear him in the room. And there's two of them. One watching long. Oh, he came out. What a fool. Wow. I ain't lying. That guy should have had a Cronus.
No peeking.
Switching sides.
If you play that bad, I actually wouldn't even be mad at it.
Dreams are a funny thing.
I'd still
One
be
little
disappointed
twist,
that it's a part of the
and it
game,
all
but you
turns
know,
dark.
that was a bad shot. That guy knew he was there, still aiming at his fucking genitalia, and then not even lining it whenever the corner was pushed, and you're already holding the corner. Didn't have to push the corner to see him. No, what the fuck? What? What? Well, I'm not trying to talk to your viewers. For real? Not even, you ain't even got like a grandma hoping you fucking make it or something? So you have 0 viewers because you don't play Valorant, you play 2K.
Reloading.
That doesn't even make
Enemy
sense.
spotted A.
Oh my gosh, this bitch is hiding in the corner against the wall.
Headshot. Reloading.
There's that. Gonna fall back here.
13 fucking smokes
One
from our
enemy
team.
remaining.
And I didn't get to fucking see that shit. That's what I get. No. No, they're in A. Yeah. Right here on this angle. Man, somebody throw a grenade. God damn. There we go. I don't care what ability you throw, something. Throw your fucking coin purse. I don't give a damn.
Work for it.
What's that? What'd you say?
Reloading. Right here.
Who? Your butt? Your duo? He probably has. That's why he's, you know, behaving over there, not acting like you. That guy's a, you know. Yeah, buddy.
Multiple enemies. B.
Typical. I'll find you.
One enemy remaining.
Planted.
Yikes. That sucks. Reloading. They have courage, but no one is immune.
I don't know.
David roll. Reloading.
Need a drop.
Cause I'm greedy, dude. No,
Need
no.
a drop.
I know. It wasn't me. I think I know that.
Where are you? Bring them down.
Fucking motherfucker. I can't even, man. I'm telling you what, I got 2 guys there on the corner that didn't push and get blind. Well, I get blind. And, you know what I mean? I'm dead. Why?
Still in sight.
Because of teamwork. This guy's so fucking good, and they're pacifist.
Spike planted. Yikes.
Why'd you want to
One
talk to
enemy
somebody?
remaining. Last player standing.
Because your therapist's been calling me, saying you've been ducking her. Gotta learn to pay
You get a
attention,
pick,
man.
we move in. Got it?
Could have missed lottery ticket numbers. Now you ain't got them. Cause you over there saying, you said what?
Right here.
Yo! What are you trying to grow a pair or something, dude?
Yes.
What the hell?
Alright, muckers.
How you mute
Off we
yourself
go.
halfway through saying it too, like you knew you fucked up? Yeah, thanks. I'm blind as fuck now. Still killed him. Hit him for 0.
Refreshing.
Oh shit! Heard white hair. My bad. Nice.
Stay down.
One row in front of you. White hair. Right.
One enemy remaining.
Spike planted.
Match point.
Their head is in the guillotine. Now pull. Need a drop.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Which way you going? No, no. Which? Yeah, yeah. Where are you going? You going? All right, I got you.
I don't quit.
Marked one.
Cutting their vision.
Bring them down. No peeking.
Back in a flash.
Spike planted. Here.
Fuck, under this thing. Under the catwalk.
Slow you down. Never left.
One enemy remaining.
The catwalk is that thing you walk on that's suspended. It's like a bridge.
Attackers win.
Was that supposed to be a fight?
They probably call that game a snowman because of those rocks that were sitting there. Wow, we got plus 10 for that. Holy shit, I thought I was selling the whole time. Good lordy. Alright. So how long, when do I get into the next iron? Right? How many points I gotta get? Because that might be good to know.
Match found. Match found.
always afraid of something. Don't worry, everyone. I won't tell them what scares you. Promise.
Well, team, here we are again. I don't know if you know this or not, but I don't know if you're gonna win this one. You're gonna have to show me.
Yes.
And I don't want to upset your fragile little egos
Let's play this slow.
and cause a downshift in the momentum,
working.
but I'm letting you
Let's
know.
play this slow.
I'm gonna
Fall
have to,
back.
you know,
Stim beacon down.
I'm gonna have to see.
Reloading. Enemy spotted B.
Nice, nice. Might have saved my life. I like that.
Still in sight. Enemy spotted A.
Couldn't move because that other character. Sorry, though. Karma is real. Just saw two sides.
Enemy spotted B. Eddie, soldier.
Buried.
One enemy remaining.
Was up top. Where are you going?
Last player standing.
Why'd you go that far? They're going for bomb. Why don't you shoot them? Oh my. You know what? I don't know why you didn't just walk the whole time. You walked the whole way and then not the end. What did you think was gonna happen?
That Sober's gonna put his eye out.
That
with all
player
tech.
was likely listening
other
for
eye, I
feet
mean.
to know whether or not to be sitting there doing that. That was an iron decision you just made.
Reloading. Reloading.
Reloading.
Reloading. Reloading.
Come on now, team. Lock it in
Beacon
for me
here.
here.
Boom.
Oh, Jesus Christ, watch out.
Bring them
Launching
down.
smoke.
Still in sight.
Where are you?
Reloading.
Marked one.
Reloading.
Trying to hide.
Spike down B.
No way I hit him for 130. That fucking...
Last player standing.
How's that guy still alive? How is that guy still alive with them shots?
If you see one of my creatures,
What
it's a
the
good thing,
fuck?
alright? We'll figure out what they do eventually.
Reloading.
Guy,
Reloading.
settle down, please. Settle down now. There's no reason for that.
Need equipment. Reloading.
Yep.
Their fears
Reloading.
betrayed them.
Yep.
Where are you?
Reloading.
They're in
Stim
that
beacon
door,
here.
they're in that door.
Reloading.
Out of here.
Bring them down.
All missiles away.
Fabulous. Reloading.
Bring them down.
Spike planted. My ult's ready. Molly.
One enemy remaining.
Sweet dreams, asshole.
We got a kill. We got a kill.
They think they put us in the dirt. They're gonna find out we weren't buried. Just planted.
Yep. Right. Oh, shit.
Lo tenemos, hermanos.
Fuck. I thought I could get it.
Locating targets.
Cutting their vision.
One suppressed.
Smoke's down.
Here they come.
Down and out.
Jackass trying to grab an ult booster. Here he comes.
Launching smoke.
Last player standing.
Oh, he made too much noise right there, I think. There he comes to the door.
Their lives are so meaningless. Might as well give them to me.
Kabow, 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 kabow. Kabow, kabow.
You know what to do.
Yeah, not get cooked throwing a frickin' scan this
They will cover.
Stim beacon here.
Still waiting. Bring them down.
Oh shit, good shot.
Spike planted.
Last
Fuck.
player standing.
See nothing.
How do you know I was there?
One enemy remaining.
Monster on the loose! Their teeth will chatter in the
Grabbing gear.
cold and dark.
Reloading. 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 Reloading.
I get what I want.
Dude.
Reloading.
I'll find you.
Enemy spotted at
Smoke's down.
Bring them down.
Molly. Spike planted. Stim beacon down.
Reloading.
Enemy down.
Last player standing.
Well, that was slightly embarrassing. I should have kept staring at that corner, but I heard the fight going on the left. Wasn't hearing anybody around that corner, so I took my eyes off the corner for a freaking second.
The symphony of death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
Reloading.
Cutting their vision. There. Enemy spotted B.
Smoke's down.
Last player standing.
Bring them on. We found them. Goodbye. Where are you?
I knew I should have threw it sooner.
Make sure to follow my pack in. They'll lead us right to the enemy.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm sick of this fucking game already. And we ain't even been playing it for a month.
There. I'll find you.
There's one right steps.
No fucking way, 114. That's so
Last player standing.
This game has to be trolling.
Open up the sky.
It's coming.
Launching smoke.
You will not kill my allies! Pry open their minds. Find the weakness. My ult's ready.
Right here. Right here.
No prisoners.
Here. Seek them out.
The hunt begins.
Enemy spotted C.
Right planet. Enemy spotted C.
One dead.
You had your fun. My turn.
Enemy spotted C.
Where are you?
Last player standing.
got yous,
Okay?
I'll find you.
Enemy spotted C.
Spike down A.
Still in sight.
Fully smoked. Molly.
There.
These people don't know how to play the game. I can't believe I'm in the Iron League.
Who trained you?
So, right here. Go outside or something.
Take it out.
There you
I
go,
got
potties.
the spike.
Alright, let's go.
One enemy remaining.
Alright, I'll be back, guys. Hopefully this fucking match, you know what?
Spike
Yeah,
planted.
we're not close enough to the damn thing yet. You gotta give me like 5 minutes, little man. That shit is on.
Last
This
player
game is
standing.
going 1 in 8 to go 1 in 12.
Okay, time for a protein shake.
Wash up, man. Keep fighting. Rest is overrated.
My ult's ready. Right here.
Hold on, Ralph. I know, buddy.
Reloading.
For you, hermanita.
Hold on, 1 second.
Open up the sky!
Still in sight.
Beacon down.
Last player standing. Last round in the half. Buy what you need. Otherwise, we're going to look very stupid.
Right here. Right here.
Here.
Right here. Watch and learn. Reloading. Stim beacon here. Smoke's down. Launching smoke. Right here.
Last player standing. Pry open their minds. Find the weakness.
Almost missed it.
Stim beacon here.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
I can't stand trash players, dude. This guy
Like butter, baby. Still got it. Launching smoke.
Don't sit down. We're not done yet.
Reloading.
Time to work. Spike planted. Enemy down.
Gotcha.
Last player standing.
Hold on to your hats.
Match point.
Another fight? Clean slate. Let's leave whatever happened in the past.
Come here.
Reloading. Reloading.
Anyone feeling generous?
Don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was grabbing my controller. Nothing.
Multiple
Headshot. My ult's ready.
Wow, he fucking.
Cutting their vision.
Spike down B.
Spike spotted B.
Last player standing.
Cutting their vision.
One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
Yeah, real good talk. What the fuck? I'm not even here, hun. Yo, can you take your fucking 2000s entitled ass out of here with your conversation comments? Because if you're upset about me calling her hun, you should have lived life by now to realize this shit doesn't fucking matter. I don't care who it is. I'm also doing stuff. I'm not even playing. I'm
Attackers win.
getting here just in time not to get an AFK fucking... Yeah, you're a weirdo. through something real quick. Which one was that? Which one was that? Covens. It was probably the other one. Oh my god, what does this guy want? Bro, nobody really cares about Valorant anyways. How do I... Oh my god, dude, I'm not... how do I... No, no, no. I don't want to match. How do I see the matches I've played? Last match? Oh my god, dude, I'm trying to do something. Oh, that's why he's upset. Was this the girl or the guy? I don't know who would have been. I don't know who was who though. And bottom of the leaderboard, I was not. These players were bottom of the leaderboard. I was not. Just for the record. Jesus. I don't know what that one's gonna be, so I'm gonna have to do something real quick that you ain't gonna like. What a weird. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, listen, guys. I can't. I'm not going with this back and forth shit with these people. We're just gonna get off of Valorant for now. If we get banned on Valorant, look. To be honest, I was thinking of playing it on PC anyways and not console. So unless they ban us from both, I don't really think it matters. And I doubt they'll ban me for that. Maybe I'll get like a day or 2 or 3 I can't play the game, but I doubt that they'll ban me for that situation. If they did, then there's probably a biased probably a biased middleman. Oop, my fault. Didn't know that thing still had sound. Didn't know that thing still had sound. Alright. Let's play a little bit of cross out before we call it. Check on this shit. I'm probably actually... Yeah, let's just go play some golf. Let's go play a little golf. We'll play a couple matches. I think that's right.
we got a like. Look at that. Don't know what that was for, but I appreciate it. Alright, let's see. PGA Tour Road to Masters. Alright. I think I could play against other people, but I'm not really interested in that right now because that would take probably too long. I would rather just play some of my career right now. Hey, welcome to the show. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great night, great day, great time, no matter what it is for you.
Are proud to present the season-long race
could be a long
for the
time,
FedEx
who
Cup.
knows, but hey, I'm glad
This
you got
afternoon
some time
from
with
TPC
us.
Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. Live third-round coverage of the players. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Navalo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Sam Burns is on top. He's at 11 under. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15.
There's no way a 6-mile-an-hour wind
Frank,
just
day
did
3
that
here
to
at
me.
TPC Sawgrass and the players. The golf
I ain't gonna lie to you, boys. We already off of this.
Through that.
Fuck this game. I'm not in the mood for this shit. I'm getting hangry because I haven't eaten today. About to eat something. We're gonna see what's on here for now. Maybe we'll do something in the meantime, but these motherfuckers, man. I mean, that was the plan to play golf at the end, but I don't know. Guys.
EA Sports.
I think it's a bad day for gaming. I've been getting trolled all day today, for real. Oh, I probably sliced it too. I wasn't even thinking about me, how I fucking swing, how I slice it every time. I don't know, guys. I'm actually feeling like getting off. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. I don't know.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. Live third-round coverage of the players. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Sam Burns is on top. He's at 11
it's doing
under.
it again.
So let's get out to the course, already deep into the
Can't
round
use
as
my
we head
boost.
to the tee on the par 4 15.
Why is it doing that?
Frank, day 3 here at TPC Sawgrass
I
and
hate
the
when it
players.
does
The
that.
golfers we're going to be following, the rookie, through that first test in making the cut. Now, it's all about stringing a couple more good rounds together, and then, as you know, seeing where the chips fall.
Yeah, you can get birdies in bunches here at TPC Sawgrass. We know that, especially since they've added that drivable par 4 12. So I think just really worry about your own game once again on a Saturday. And let the round come to you. You know, the par 5s are reachable. There's a couple of short par 4s out there. Take advantage of that. All of a sudden, you post the number come this afternoon, and
why is it not letting me use? Nah, we're
anyone.
not playing. It's not letting me use my fucking spin or my boost. I'm not doing this.
Too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
I don't know
It was just coming
why,
in so hot.
but it makes me think there's a way to take spin off of the ball meter, off of the meter. You know, so that'll be interesting to figure out. But if I can't spin, if it's not gonna let, hold on, if it's not gonna let me spin the ball, how am I gonna even play? I could deal with not boosting, but watch, if I can't spin the ball, I'm cooked. I could deal with this, not being able to boost. That's fine, right? But this here, it just took my spin away from me.
Hit the flag stick.
What the fuck? All right, well, you know, we're not doing that, okay? I'm not putting up with that, so we'll just get off of that, okay? Because if I can't spin the ball, I'm not even able to golf. Let's be honest about it. That's a joke, because you can't really spin the ball. But we were playing the video game there, and I should have been able to. I should have been able to. But that's that, folks. I think we're gonna be getting off here. I don't really have a desire to be gaming right now, so, you know, being that I can't really decide what to play, I'm gonna just get off. We'll play something tomorrow, probably, maybe in the morning, probably play some in the morning. But yous have a good night. I'm sorry this was a short one. Hope yous enjoyed if you're ever watching it at some point in time, you know. But I don't really know what to play, and I'm not really feeling like gaming right now, so I think that's it for this one.